If you're moving to Langley with your family in 2025, this is the video you want to watch before you book any showings. I'm going to show you the top 5 neighborhoods in Langley for families based on real stats, school zones, long-term growth, day-to-day lifestyle, and small details most people don't find out until after they've moved. In 2025, Langley is one of the top relocation spots for families in the entire Lower Mainland, and here's why. You get more space, better value, and a slower pace of life compared to places like Vancouver, Burnaby, or Coquitlam, but you're still connected to the city with future SkyTrain access, major roadways, and brand new infrastructure. Langley just passed 215,000 people. That's a 9.8% population jump since 2021. There are over 30 public schools, a growing tech and retail sector, and a community that's actually built around families. But Langley is big and every area feels different, so let's break down the top 5 neighborhoods where families are buying right now, with the pros, the price points, and the schools that you need to know. Neighborhood number 1 is Willoughby Heights. This is the fastest growing part of Langley, and it's filled with young families, new schools, modern townhomes, and some of the best value for newer homes. Here's what you get. Aurie Mountain Secondary, one of the top schools in the district. It offers the IB program and has some of the best academic performance stats in the valley. Their grad rates and university placement are among the highest in Langley. Elementary schools like Willoughby, Lynn Fripps, and Richard Ballpit, all built within the last 15 years. These are walkable schools for most residents in this area. So you've got walkability to parks, schools, daycares, and the Langley Event Center. There's also a new indoor field house and expanded public transit routes running through 208th and 72nd. As for average home prices, for townhomes, you're going to be $875,000 to $975,000. Detached homes are going to be from $1.35 to $1.65 million. What most buyers don't know is that Willoughby is also a future SkyTrain hub. The station at 203rd is already in planning. This area is expected to become one of the most transit connected parts of the Fraser Valley by 2028. There are also multifamily zoning upgrades happening along 272nd, which means if you're buying a detached today, there's strong potential for redevelopment value in the next 5 to 10 years. Neighborhood number 2 is Fort Langley. This is not a high density area. It is lifestyle living. People move here and stay here. It's walkable, it's historic, and it's got some of the most unique character homes and boutique developments in all of BC. You've got Fort Langley Elementary and the famous Langley Fine Arts School, which draws families from all over the province. Visual arts, drama, music, dance, and it's a full K through 12 program. You've got boutique shops, cafes, farmers markets, river trails, and a tight-knit community that families love. Average prices for detached homes are $1.35 to $1.75 million. Townhomes are rare and they usually sell above $950,000 when they do hit the market. What most buyers don't realize is that Fort Langley is heritage protected, which means homes here tend to hold value longer and changes to buildings are more controlled. That keeps the area consistent, peaceful, and beautiful. There are almost no strata developments being approved here, which is keeping demand high for single family homes, and vacancy rates in Fort Langley are some of the lowest in all of Langley. If you want character, community, and long-term value, Fort Langley is where it's at. Neighborhood number 3 is Brookswood and Fernridge. This is where you go when you want space, big lots, mature trees, less traffic, a more rural lifestyle, but still only 10 to 15 minutes from shopping, schools, and recreation. Most homes sit on a quarter to half acre, and it's hard to find anywhere this close to Vancouver. You've got Brookswood Secondary, Belmont, and Noel Booth Elementary, all solid local schools, but just know that school busing is more common here. Not everything is walkable. For home prices, old ranchers or bungalows will be 1.3 to 1.5. Newer custom homes will be 1.6 to 1.9. And what most people don't know is that this area is part of the Brookswood Fernridge Community Plan, which future redevelopment is coming. That includes upgraded sewer services, road widening, bike lanes, and even commercial nodes. There are also changes coming to zoning for small lot subdivisions, which could bring in new inventory and future resale options. But check if the home has city services or if it's still on septic. That can affect financing, insurance, and your ability to rebuild or add suites. Neighborhood number 4 is Murrayyville. Murrayyville is quiet, central, and often overlooked, but families who move here love it. Your minutes to Langley Memorial Hospital, W.C. Blair Recreation Center, Fraser Highway. It's walkable and built around community. You've got Langley Fundamental, James Hill, and Uplands Elementary. Most of the housing here was built in the 90s and 2000s, which means mature trees, finished streets, and fewer surprises. Townhomes range from $775,000 to $900,000. Detached homes from $1.25 million to $1.5 million. And here's what most people don't know is Murrayyville has some of the most consistent resale in Langley. It doesn't spike or crash like newer neighborhoods. It holds very steady year after year. It also has the lowest annual turnover rate of any neighborhood in Langley, meaning people do stay here. If you want a neighborhood that's stable, it's central and easy to live in, Murrayyville checks pretty much every box. Neighborhood number 5 is Walnut Grove. This is one of the most established family neighborhoods in all of Langley. Everything is built, schools, shopping, recreation, transit access, and you don't have to wait for anything. Schools include Walnut Grove Secondary, Dorothy Peacock, and James Kennedy Elementary. You got Walnut Grove Community Center with skating, swimming, and fitness all in one spot. Tons of parks, trails, and bike paths. As for average prices, townhomes will be $800,000 to $950,000. Detached will be $1.3 to $1.7 million. And what most people don't know is Walnut Grove has some of the best commute options for people who want to work in Surrey or Maple Ridge, with direct access to the Golden Ears Bridge and Highway 1. There are over 25 pocket parks and greenbelt pathways running through the area, so it's one of the best spots in Langley for walking, biking, and dog-friendly living. Two honorable mentions are Alder Grove, which is where you're going to find some of the most affordable detached homes from around $975,000 to $1.1 million, and new commercial projects along the way. A new rec center opened in 2023 and more families are starting to move there. And the second is Langley City. Condos and townhomes are much more affordable. It's close to shopping, transit, and the future SkyTrain is at 203rd. Major redevelopment is happening around Douglas Crescent and Logan Avenue. So before you buy anywhere, here are the top mistakes I see people make. Number 1 is not checking the school boundaries. Just because you're close to a school, it doesn't mean you're in the catchment. Number 2 is ignoring the lifestyle fit. Don't just chase the square footage. Look at commute times, traffic flow, walkability, and school access. Number 3 is not reading the city plans. Langley is changing fast, and you need to know what's being built around you in the next 5 to 10 years. So here's a recap. Top 5 Langley neighborhoods for 2025. Number 1 is Willoughby for growth, schools, and the SkyTrain. Number 2 is Fort Langley for lifestyle and heritage community. Number 3 is Brookswood for land, privacy, and future development. Number 4 is Murrayyville, which is quiet, central, and stable. Number 5 is Walnut Grove, which has schools, green space, and complete infrastructure. And then 2 bonus picks were Alder Grove for value and Langley City for transit and condos. So if you're planning a move and you want my full relocation guide with schools, maps, commute breakdowns, and updated listings, text me directly at 604-288-7592. You can also comment below Langley bound and I'll send you my full guide for the area. Let's find you the right neighborhood for your family and help you make a smart long-term move.